the blonde half of the Starsky and Hutch partnership, David Soul.
The work becomes such an obsession. It just, by nature, it becomes such an obsession that you almost can create you make yourself into being something you're not. You are an image. I mean, you wouldn't be here talking to me unless I was that. But I am basically a person. I got to keep reminding myself of that all the time.
Southern California weather, sunny and warm. Have you going there for a second? Yeah, continue this way with highs in the 80s and overnight lows in the low 60s. Currently, it's 82 degrees in the valley, 80 degrees even in Orange County, 71 down at the beach, 78 here at Kiss.
You smile that misty way.
Los Angeles, not an easy town to make it in. The place devours talent as greedily as it burns oxygen. But David Soul has made it. He's a success now. He's known to millions of viewers across the world as the tall blonde half of Starsky and Hutch, and he has a string of hit records to his credit. He's 35, has 2 ex-wives whom he describes as his closest friends, and 2 sons, one from each marriage. Now, after 12 years in Dream City, he's moving in properly. He's bought his first house. In 1978, even if you're a bit of a star, you slap your own furniture.
Which way are we going? I'm glad I came.
Julie, we're gonna walk down the street. What do you think? We're going to go up the house.
Is he moving the truck?
No.
Or are we going up the steps?
No, if it's a big problem for you, let somebody else do it. Bye, Julie. Hi, whoop. How are you? Oh. First piece of furniture in the house.
Oh, I have the honor.
Yeah.
We have to get through the doors. Hold it. Christopher, if you watch the...
You watch it. On your left.
All right.
On your left. There we go.
Where's this piece going?
I don't know. Where's it go?
Don't like it. I'll set this. I've been working on the house for about 8 months. And by normal standards, that's a long time in this country. I mean, you got to have it tomorrow. I mean, you've got a McDonald's hamburger, you got to have a house tomorrow, too. It's the first house that I've owned. And it's not the idea of having it, it's the idea of having it. No, nah. It's a bee. You want to eat a bee. No, you get it right in your nose. You get it right in your nose. Ah. Look at poor bee. Look at that. What's going to happen? You want to make friends with everybody, don't you?
The house is understated by the standards of Beverly Hills and reflects Soul's country origins. He grew up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and as the oldest child of a senior minister in the Lutheran Church, David Solberg had all the security of storybook middle American life. But his outstanding memory dates back to the time when he was 6, when his father was sent to Berlin.
We lived on a street that I think our house was the only one that was whole. And we did a great deal of work with refugees. And I think these things made an impression on David. He's spoken of it often. I think it sharpened his sensitivities toward people and the sense of compassion toward those that were in need.
We had drama troupes, we had artists, we had bishops from the East, we had political refugees who were fleeing for their lives, really, coming through there. But each person that I felt, the expression was one of hope, which I think it was so important for me as a kid to learn that.
But when he went off to college, it was with the intention, really, I think, of getting into foreign service. This probably stemmed from our own experience in Europe. And he started as a political science student, and I think was captured about midway through his college program by the public performance urge.
He studied at the university in Minneapolis, just when Bob Dylan was singing to the people in the local coffee shops. So he learned some songs to suit his high tenor voice, taught himself guitar, and flunked out of school.
Most of what I know is very organic, I feel. And I'm not I don't have enough to back up a lot of the stuff that I feel. And I think I would like very much to finish college just so I had references of how to, more references for myself.
While still a student, he had married and had a son, but parted from his wife after 18 months. With nowhere else to live, he was camping out in a downtown office block, trying to think of a way to break into the music business. His desperate ambition threw up a bizarre idea.
My guitarist and I sat around one night. We were talking about all the masks that people put on when they meet certain people and how we address ourselves to certain people and so forth. And we started to laugh about it and got into some jokes about what if everybody wore a mask, a real mask. And the idea came that I would put on a mask and we'd take a photograph of it, blow it up, and send it out to William Morris, along with the tape. Not giving my real, not what I really looked like. And we did that. I went out and bought a ski hat, pulled down over my face, got 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth. And we took photos of it and blew it up and sent it out. And 2 weeks later, I got contracts back in all fields.